If you're a lineman in charge of keeping the lights on, Grainger understands that you go to great lengths and sometimes heights to ensure the power is always flowing, which is why you can count on Grainger for professional-grade products and next-day delivery, so you have everything you need to get the job done. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This episode is brought to you by Amazon Prime. From streaming to shopping, Prime helps you get more out of your passions. So whether you're a fan of true crime or prefer a nail-biting novel from time to time, with services like Prime Video, Amazon Music, and fast free delivery, Prime makes it easy to get more out of whatever you're into or getting into. Visit Amazon.com/Prime to learn more.
You are the man now, dog. 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 You are the man now, dog.
L'chaim. Welcome to the Happy Hour podcast. Big ups to Tim Blaine for the theme song you just heard. I'm here with my gorgeous co-hosts. I'm feeling fresh. I'm feeling loose. I'm feeling funky. It's me, and it's Ryan Rosenberg. Hello, Ryan.
Hello, Dan. Fresh and funky Dan. I love it.
That's right. I feel great. And Victoria Longwell. Hi, Victoria.
Hello, Dan. Fresh and funky Dan is my favorite.
Oh, wow. Thank you to you both. I'd prefer to just, you guys like me however I show up, obviously, and that's a little tough to hear.
Didn't we just say we like how you are?
Yeah.
Why is that
what
tough
I'm
to hear?
saying is...
so thank you for
like
now, but
favorite?
chagrins for all the other times.
Yeah, too much to my chagrin.
Oh my God.
Of course, we're all out there in Radio Land wondering where Talia Tabin is, and we'll just tell you right now, she is a pregnant woman and couldn't do this episode because of everything that comes with that. She couldn't sit down for a podcast.
That's right. She's been standing for weeks.
Yes. And we said, you have to sit to do the pod. And she said, no. But we're excited to, I don't know. What do we think? Is she going to do the podcast with a month-old or a 2-month-old?
That's a good question.
I think so. I think Tim will take a turn.
Yeah. My wonder is, you do that thing where it's like, you did this recently, Ryan, and I related to it, is someone asked if we could do a show on a certain night. And you were like, my flight gets in that afternoon, so probably.
Right.
And it's like, you're not really thinking of Ryan on that day.
No.
Or for me, Dan on that day, which is like, I'm going to want to get off that flight, go home and eat in and out and go to sleep.
Totally.
And the last thing I want to do is an indie improv show.
Well, I just wanted to give a warning. My intention now is to do the show, but we all know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I think it's that thing. That's what I'm maybe imagining is Talia's like, of course, I don't want to miss out on happy hours. Mm-hmm. But once the time comes, it's like, Tim can spend some time with the baby. I'm going to sleep.
I'm going to sleep
improv.
For sure.
Yeah.
And you mothers out there, let us know if you were looking forward to doing improv immediately after giving birth or how that works.
Victoria, how have you been? What's new in your world?
I've been good. Not a lot new. I did mention this before we started, but I did go to the Grand Canyon first time I saw it.
Oh, it was the first time?
First time.
What was your initial reaction?
You know what? I did cry.
Wow.
And just like a nerd, but I tried to keep my eyes down while we were walking.
What are you talking about? It's grand. It's grandiose.
Can we just talk about how it's confusing to your brain when you see it?
Yeah. What were you, was it kind of overwhelming when you saw it?
I think so. And I think, so I tried to walk up with my eyes down, and so that I could like look up and get the full extent of it in my first, I
love that
gaze. And it really did. Then we just spent the day like driving to different viewpoints, and you do get more of a perspective on it. Because at first it's just like, I'm just looking at this huge thing that I don't totally even comprehend.
Yeah.
And
And
it was very good.
would you say, how do you experience that once the first thing hits? Is it like, well, let's keep looking at the canyon? Because that's where I get a little weird, is I'm like, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't like hike, as we all know, the Grand Canyon hike starts high.
Yes.
So it's a hike that ends worse than it starts as far as difficulty, because you got to go uphill. And so I'm not doing that hike.
So you just hike down and then back up?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's like puke warnings all along it, right? Like this it's very hard and you might throw up.
Yeah.
I didn't want to launch straight into this story, but I have puked in the Grand Canyon.
Have you really?
Yes.
There you go, Mr. Warning.
Because you did the hike?
Well, I don't know how much of a hike it was, but I was maybe 4 years old.
Aww.
And I was walking by myself, and my dad had a brand new video camera. This is like a classic Rosenberg story. You know what I mean? This is like, I've probably told this 20,000 times. It almost makes me want to puke again telling it. But my dad had just gotten a big new like Minolta video camera that like sort of is like not on the shoulder, but that big. It's like huge. It was in the 80s, you know? And I'm walking down the path with a walking stick, and my dad is just going, well, here comes the big guy, to my sister, and you can hear it on the tape. And then I stop, and I'm wearing huge sunglasses, and I just stop and sort of cough and then throw up right in the middle of the trail. And I'm walking downhill. So it wasn't, I had a very sensitive stomach growing up. So I think I must have just like eaten 3 donuts or so, you know, like I had a sensitive stomach, and I seemed like I could eat a lot. So my parents would go, well, okay, you know, go ahead. So I have multiple stories of just eating too much and throwing up like 30 minutes later. But the video, it's an all-time classic, because my sister starts freaking out and goes like, what happened? What happened? And he's just like, I don't know. And keeps filming. And my mom says she can't watch it because like it's funny, but it's also on the edge of the Grand Canyon. You know what I mean? Like I'm a 4-year-old throwing up alone on a trail, and nobody comes and gets me a little bit. It's pretty funny though.
I think it's really funny. Just the thought of, because I'm picturing it from like me seeing a kid at a national park and being like, oh, look at that cute kid in their sunglasses. And then all of a sudden them 100%. Just puking.
Totally.
Ugh.
Wow.
Totally.
Yeah. And here comes the big guy. What a great quote to have.
Right before a puke. It was like a setup punchline.
Gosh.
It was just, it's a perfect video.
I am about to kill a spider right now.
Oh my God. The killing of a sacred spider.
I know, and I feel bad about it. I'd love to not do it. I did just put a shoe print on the wall. Did I get it? Oh God.
Now he's pissed.
What if we saw Victoria get bitten and turn into Spider Woman? Right here.
Can you imagine if superheroes got caught on a podcast in there when it all started?
That should be a new one. You know what I mean? A new one.
Yeah.
They're doing a Zoom podcast and someone gets a super.
What are we talking here? Just a daddy long legs, or like one that looked threatening?
No, it was like pretty big. And, you know, like the big but sort of fatter ones.
Oh, yeah. Fat's got to go.
And unfortunately, it was coming toward me.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I recently got the bike, you know, back on track. I haven't ridden my bike in a year, and was cleaning off all the cobwebs and stuff. And there was a big boy spider, and I tried to kill it, and it fell right into the dirt. And it was like, oh, we're in your territory now. Like,
right.
I had that's like the scariest part about that spider kill is you get one, and then the spider is the hunter. Like if you miss the first one, you immediately are on the defensive.
And then you crab walk out of there. You go on all fours and you scurry away.
Crab walk out of there and get John.
Yeah. And get John. John, take your shot. My shot's over.
That's really true. It does. You only have advantage on that first one. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this was a hit and fall to the ground. And luckily it didn't crawl. And I'm sorry. I feel bad killing the spider. And now I'm describing it. But
It's okay. Let's go back to the Grand Canyon. Did you do any activities or do you just sort of look at it?
Yeah, after you took in the beauty of nature, did you consider killing other of God's creatures, or
Did you kill any burros?
no.
Did you
I
see
could
some?
never kill a burro.
I could never kill a burro.
Did you see any? Did they have the old
no.
burro down there? No.
No, I didn't see a burro, and I didn't. I also, what I really wanted to see was, a bighorn sheep. Didn't see any of that either.
Interesting.
And, they love those rocks.
Maybe it's just the canyon now. Not so grand anymore.
We just we got out our little national park guidebook and went to the paragraph that said Grand Canyon in a day. Went to every viewpoint they said to go to. Went into a couple there was a one tower you can go into, an outlook. Went into a couple of stores. Went to the hotel in the middle, had a drink.
Hello.
At Dan's suggestion. Hello.
Hi,
and
how you doing?
then we walked that rim trail.
And did you stop at the 30 minutes before you get there, an hour, the weird Flintstones theme park?
No.
You didn't miss much, but it is a funny little stop. It's a funny little stop because there's a huge Stegosaurus slide. It's one of those things that's I don't know what the story is behind it, but it's clear that there's one that you would watch a documentary and it would be this is interesting. Oh, it just got sad. The owners are probably some sort of weirdos.
Right.
Yeah.
But maybe not. Maybe they just love the Flintstones.
Maybe that's it.
That's it.
It's either that they like the Flintstones or there's some crazy perverted thing going on.
Yeah, crazy perverted thing. Yeah, for sure. Definitely perverted.
So if I was Victoria, I forgot the last time I went to the Grand Canyon, what I even did. I'm passing through. What do I do?
Oh. Well, I guess we went to, it was Grand View or something was the first lookout we went to. And that seemed to me the place to go.
Okay. Grand View.
Yeah.
Grand View. Yeah, I don't know. That's it. And then I would say hit a little bit of that rim trail.
Rim trail was nice. And is that what it sounds like? You walk around the upper rim?
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
Yeah, and this is on the southern side of the canyon, the South Rim, the Pacific Rim, and I don't think it's called that. And there was snow while we were there.
Ooh,
nice.
Actually falling or just on the ground?
Just on the ground.
So I didn't mean to minimize.
Well, okay.
I did. I know. I did.
Call me when we get snowfall.
Yeah, whatever.
No big horns, no snowfall. All right, this is more of a hill that you went to, it sounds like.
Yep. Okay, I see.
I think I've maybe told this story before, but I remember having the realization of the Grand Canyon because there's a lot of people watching, and it's a specific sort, I would say, that goes to Grand Canyon. It's a lot of really white bread American families, it feels like, at least. And then, what as far as families go. And I remember seeing multiple kids where I was I really hope this kid finds comedy later because they were these it's these little kids and they're shorts and they're tour guide vest and little hats and looking at the map and huge thick glasses with their parents during spring break. And it's oh, you are such a nerd. And it's going to be hard for a while, but I hope you find an outlet.
I love them. So cute.
Yeah.
That's sweet of you, Dan.
That is sweet of you, Dan.
I'm also bullying those kids. So.
Yeah, a little bit of both. Oh, you're such a loser right now. I hope you get cool like I did. I'm cool, right?
I'm cool.
I'm one of those nerdy people at the parks.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I would have honestly given you a huge wedgie if I saw you crying over there.
Oh no,
Dan! I don't care I don't care what's going on. You can't give girls wedgies. It doesn't work. You can't.
Yeah, well, I guess if you're
not because I'm against it. It doesn't work.
Oh, you don't think a girl can have a wedgie?
Underwear's too thin. Too thin. Doesn't hold up.
No, it just tears right away.
Let me tell you from experience. I've gotten 5 wedgies, 5 ruined pairs of underwear.
Hi, how you doing? Hi.
Hi.
I obviously look a little out of place here. I'm trying to find a little gift for my partner.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Did you have something specific in mind?
Well, I'm looking kind of through the bottoms, underwears, and I'm looking for something with like a little more thickness to it, a little more, I guess like cotton or yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Well, we do have some, 100% cotton panties if you'd like to look at those.
Great. Yeah. And that's the word for it. I'm sorry. I'm so uncomfortable. I just want to make
You
sure.
can call them bottoms if you'd like to call them bottoms.
Okay.
And don't be uncomfortable. I mean,
I'm not weird. Yeah, I'm not weird.
I don't think you're weird.
I mean, like around you, I'm not weird.
I'm not saying you're weird. Okay, well, look, it's right. They're right over here, and it's 5 for $30. So, and we got lots of different patterns.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is there one that you have on display that kind of for a stress test or like a
stress test?
Yeah, or maybe I'll just buy one and I'll do a stress test outside the store or something like that. Let me be frank with you, if I may.
Okay.
My partner and we're funny together. And I was kind of, we do little pranks on each other sometimes, just my little things. And every time I've tried to give her a wedgie, her bottoms have ripped. Too thin, too weak. Very sexy, don't get me wrong.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm sorry. I feel like I'm making you uncomfortable. I'm sorry. Well, I should have I'm sorry.
No. Listen, this is a lingerie store. We get a wide range of questions. It's okay. I want you to feel comfortable. I don't know. I don't have anything for you to stress test. I don't know how we would stress test this. I've never heard stress test applied to underwear before.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
And normally wedgies are to be avoided. So,
right. Yeah.
Right,
That's why it makes it funny when we do them to each other. And she's gotten me good. Don't get me wrong. She got me very good a couple days ago. And so I'm just, I'm sorry to ask this. And you tell me if I'm crossing a boundary here. Mm-hmm. If I put one of these on, I'll pay for it. Would you mind performing a wedgie on me?
Okay, and
strength. Okay.
Yes, I would mind performing a wedgie on you.
Absolutely. I could do one on you. I just thought that would be worse for you. It would hurt. And,
sir, and I am sorry, but now I am just going to have to say this seems like something between you and your partner. And if you'd like to buy some underwear, I can help you with that. But that's about where my assistance ends.
What was your name?
Victoria.
Thank you, Victoria. I'm so sorry. I feel like incredibly embarrassed here.
No. I don't want you to feel embarrassed.
I love her so much. And it's just like this one thing that, it's so funny with us. She can wedgie me whenever she wants. I just don't have my version of that with her,
Okay.
But yeah, it's fine.
Listen,
I'll check Target. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Or sorry, were you gonna?
Well,
sorry.
I was gonna say no. I feel a little bad. This is what I could offer. If you want, there's nobody in the dressing room right now. You can take a pair and I don't know, wedgie yourself.
Really?
In private? Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you. I'll pay for them.
Great.
And I'm clean. I showered this morning and stuff.
Well,
so
you should leave your underwear on. That is a bit of a rule of trying on underwear.
It's not going to work that way because I'm testing the wedgie. You understand? So if I have my undies on, it's not going to work that way. I'm sorry. I know you're being kind, but I also have to tell you, I would be wasting both of our time.
Well, you know what? You're buying them. So I actually.
Yeah, that's right.
Hello, sir. Welcome to the Gold's Gym at the mall. What can I do for you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, thank you. Good.
Are you a member?
Well, no, but I'm curious about the facilities, obviously. And
Okay.
I noticed you have a very, can I be absolutely frank with you right now?
Absolutely. This is Gold's.
Oh, good. I noticed you have a very sturdy lower half.
Sure. Yeah. I hit legs 3 times a week.
Okay, great. Would you mind? My partner and I, we prank each other.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, wedgies. The other day she said I had a phone call, and instead of giving me the phone, she wet willied me.
That's really cool. You guys sound like you have a fun relationship.
It's really fun. I love her.
Yeah.
I love her, and I'm just looking to get her back. But the problem
Somebody yank on these underwear, see if they're strong enough.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Yeah, no problem.
The other option is what I'm worried about is you're so much stronger than me arms wise. Can I yank them on you and see if, this is like testing, extreme weather testing.
Yeah.
If they don't rip on you, I know they won't rip on my partner who I love.
Well, technically you don't have any involvement with Gold's Gym.
No, I don't. Yeah.
I don't really know that my manager would be happy with me working for you right now since you don't buy anything.
Yeah.
However,
Okay.
I am in memberships, and if you wanted to sign up for a year, I'd be happy to let you crank some wedgies on me.
Really?
Maybe that can be your first workout.
Man, that is so nice of you to offer. That's really awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm not going to waste the money on a year because I just know I won't use it. But maybe you and I can come to maybe an off the clock agreement here where maybe when you're not working, we can meet in an alley or even somewhere normal, I guess.
Well, I get off at 6. I'm happy to meet you in the loading dock downstairs and just
that's what I was imagining. Yeah, the loading
crank
dock.
away on each other if you like.
Great. Great. And what would your price be for me to give you? I guess 4 full strength wedgies.
Let's go 25 per wedgie. And if the underwear breaks, then it's free.
That's awesome. That's a great deal. Okay, awesome.
Okay, cool. Well, then I'll see you at 6 at the loading dock.
Great. Okay. Hi, excuse me. Do you have the keys to the forklift?
Me?
Yeah, I noticed you were operating the forklift when I parked earlier.
Yeah. So what?
Am I interrupting you? I'm sorry if you're doing something important. I don't want to be a bother.
It's okay. I'm just reading. It was my break, but how can I help
What are you
you?
reading?
The Tale of Two Cities.
Oh, wow. Best of times, it was the worst of times.
That's very good.
Thank you. Well, I'm hoping you can give me the best of times.
Okay.
I am in love with my partner, and I'm stress testing some underwear that I bought from the lingerie store so that I can wedgie her as hard as she wedgied me.
Oh, damn. You clock out and you don't know what's going to happen on your break. And I got to tell you, this is strange, but I kind of like it.
I'd love to hear it. I have a gentleman from Gold's Gym. You should see this guy. Maybe you will. He is incredible, physically a specimen, and willing to do some stuff that I'm very excited about for a very affordable price.
Excuse me?
Well, I need to wedgie him with the cotton to make sure it won't rip when I do it to my lovely, beautiful partner. And I'm realizing if I'm doing a full strength stress test just to make sure the cotton won't rip, I can't do it with my own arms. And I noticed you using the forklift. And I thought to myself, maybe I could lift with that.
Wait. You don't even want me to do you want to use a forklift on a person's underwear?
Well, yes. Hopefully my wife's underwear, if this all works out correctly.
The thing is I'm the only one who's allowed to drive the forklift. It's an insurance issue. I'm sure you understand.
Absolutely. I would not want to get you in trouble with big insurance. I mean, they're trying to screw us left and right. We know that. Well, let me talk to the Golds guy and just see if he's comfortable with you. Or do you know this guy I'm talking about at Golds? Really strong, really but it not in a rock way where it's like, this is too much. In like, and I know we shouldn't talk about him, but like an Army Hammer way, like a.
Oh yeah, no, you shouldn't. Yeah. I do actually know who you're talking about. In my mind, I call him Len. I don't know that that's his name, but when I see him, I call him Len.
Oh, he does look like a Len.
Yeah.
I didn't catch his name, which I hope won't be a problem later. But
you should ask his name. He's helping you out.
I should have. That was rude of me. I'm a little discombobulated.
All right, 6:05 at the loading dock. I see we got an extra participant here. What's going on?
Hey,
What's
guy.
going on?
First of all, I got to apologize. I never got your name.
Oh, yeah, no worries. It's Glenn.
This episode is brought to you by Buffalo Trace Distillery. Powerful yet smooth. Contained but never tame. Proudly going their own way, but never going alone. This is the spirit inside Buffalo Trace Bourbon. Made at Buffalo Trace Distillery, the world's most award-winning distillery. Buffalo Trace is always perfectly untamed. Distilled, aged, and bottled by Buffalo Trace Distillery, Franklin County, Kentucky. 90 proof, 45% alcohol by volume. Learn more at buffalotracedistillery.com. Please drink responsibly.
Some people think nature is like this, but actually, it's like this. That's why Columbia engineers everything we make for anything nature can throw at you. Columbia, engineered for whatever.
Whoa!
Scene.
I didn't think that'd be the button. I love it. Whoa!
Oh man, I was pumped that it was Glenn. Can you imagine being one letter off like that?
know,
Your
it'd be
imaginary
really
name?
good. Really good. Have you guys ever driven a forklift or been around a forklift?
No. Have you?
No.
Okay.
But I worked at a drugstore, and in the back where all the storage is, they have a forklift to like go up on all the racks, where all the stuff is. At the back of a store, there's a whole nother store.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I don't know if everybody knows this, if they haven't worked at a store before. There's a huge area behind the store that is almost as big as the store where they store all the crap that they eventually put out there, and they all got forklifts. So I never got to drive it because you have to have like a real certification. But the guy who usually drives the forklift is usually also someone who likes to have fun at work. And so, in my experience, and so they'll like give you a ride on it, or I've stood on the little peg as they drive around. They're pretty cool, and they're like really maneuverable.
One time I did ride on the back of a tractor in like a tractor parade in my hometown in Pennsylvania.
I love that.
That
East
was
Pennsylvania,
fun.
West Pennsylvania.
Central Pennsylvania.
Central.
Damn, way off both.
Way off. Wrong in every way you could be.
And the tractor parade, did you like win like Miss Tractor or something like that? How do you get on the tractor parade now?
Were you up for Miss Tractor and you lost?
No, they wouldn't even consider me. No, just my friend had a farm and a tractor, and he asked me and another friend to ride on his tractor in this parade.
Nice.
I like it. How was that experience?
I would say it was pretty fun. It does feel fun to ride on a thing that you wouldn't normally get to ride on.
I know. What is that? Right? Like for some
know.
reason, I don't have fun driving my car, but get me in a golf cart and I'm like, woohoo! Slower and less stuff. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, I know. I think golf carts are they're so fun to drive.
Totally.
I mean, it's wind in your hair partially, right? That's
think?
exciting.
Yeah, you're in a convertible
You're in a
automatically.
convertible practically, yeah.
But I think it's also like as a kid, you always wanted to drive one, and just getting to, you're like, okay, it came true a little bit.
Yeah.
It's funny how much we like romanticize to kids certain like blue collar types of things that then society generally is like judgmental of later.
Yeah.
Like every kid I have known of loves garbage trucks.
Yes.
Right.
And it's like, oh, awesome. But then you never like encourage a kid to be like a municipal worker.
A train conductor.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true. And they do love that stuff.
Yeah.
Those are essential jobs.
Absolutely.
That's what I think. I feel like the older I get, I'm coming back to being interested in like actual how the world works stuff, like trains and how
Yes.
buildings are built and how all this
Yes.
stuff that is like, I don't know. I got a little interested in like media and what's cool. And like I watch a show on the Smithsonian Network almost every day that is called Aerial America. And it is just drone footage.
The Little Mermaid? Oh.
No, it's just, I wish it's just it's a shitty show about a woman who goes dressed up as Ariel to malls. It wouldn't be bad. But the show Aerial America, they just do like drone shots of like, it'll be like California today. And there's just a voiceover and drone footage. And that's it. And it's just like, this river was originally flowed strong, but then they added the dam to power the whole town. And it just sort of like gives you history lessons based on the like natural, like this became a big city because of its advantageous port or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
And I find it so fascinating.
That sounds both fascinating and gentle.
It is gentle. That's why I like it, because I'll usually put it on in the morning when I'm not ready for like a TV show, but I want something on just sort of droning in the background.
To consume, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
It's really nice. Smithsonian.
Yeah, we got to get you a kid. You're in full dad mode.
I know. Oh my God, a kid would love that show.
I know. Well, it's probably too boring for a kid, to be honest, but it's pretty dry. But it's cool.
There is a lot of stuff that like that now where I find myself doing a thing that feels like my dad would do, or like you would see like older generations do and not get as a kid, that you really can't explain. Like I was at a flea market and they had like old postcards. And I could have spent all day just looking at the old postcards. And it's like they were specifically looking through ones like from Arizona to see if it would be like a place adjacent to where my dad was in the 60s and kind of like imagine that. And like, it makes me think of so many times my dad would just drive somewhere in Tucson and kind of like drive past an area and stare at it kind of wistfully, because he was in Tucson in the 60s. And then again, when I was a kid in the 90s. And it's like, to me, it was just like, all right, a little more time before we're home and I got to sit through this. But it was like very meaningful to him, I think, to just like revisit that. And I do that I felt that way driving to UCB a few days ago and parking near there, where it was like, oh yeah, remember that.
Totally.
Same.
When I go home, I will often like drive by my schools, like schools that I went to. And you get that, you almost have like a muscle memory of how you'd feel arriving at those places.
The University of Arizona, like theater building has a smell. It like smells a certain way. And I went in there like a few years ago now and was like, I don't remember the first time I walked into here and smelled this. And it was like such a time of like promise and hope, and everything seemed so like big, you know, like they had all these huge posters from all the shows they did. And now I go in there and I'm like, look at all these plays these college students are trying to put together. You know, it's
right.
Recently I emailed my favorite college professor because we used to message kind of frequently, and then I got off Facebook. And anyway, we've had like some back and forths, and he sent me some really nice emails. And I wrote to him in an email that I have the strongest nostalgia for thinking about college, like anything college related, particularly the theater department. And I was like, I can't believe I just like went to rehearsals and acting class all the time. And that was my life. And then hung out with my friends. What a dream.
What a dream.
It's never
just
been.
Went into a room and writhed around on the floor for an hour.
Yeah,
and
truly.
Then, like,
confess things in gibberish as an exercise.
That is so fun. Like college, now that I'm out of it, seems so silly. You know what I mean? Like even the parts that were really cool, I felt so mature back then. And now I feel like I was such a kid still. You know what I mean?
Such a little baby. Yeah.
I did this one exercise in a directing class that I took where you have to get actors. I was in like the film program. You had to get actors from the acting program to come and be directed in a scene that you do live in class. So there's no shooting of anything involved. You just like find actors and rehearse a scene with them, and then they do it in front of the class you're in during class. And mine was about some weird scene between two people, and the guy talks to the girl all about this orange and how their relationship is like the orange and all this stuff. And then at the end, he throws it on the ground and stomps on it and like smashes it and whatever. And I was like, I don't know, it seems cool, whatever. I didn't know what to do. So I had them do that in the thing, but I just didn't think like, oh, well, now this classroom is disgustingly covered in orange. I made no plan as to like clean it up or tell anybody. And then my professor was like, well, that was cool. What are we going to do now? Because then the next group started to go, and their feet were just like sticking to the like, and we were trying to wipe it down and all this stuff, but it was just like, oh yeah, that totally should have been in my contingency. Like I should have brought a towel.
But it's weird. So you'd never done it before.
How could I have seen it coming? You know, how could I have seen it coming?
All right, everybody. Well, I'm very excited to see all the scenes today, and I'm really excited to just create a space where we can honor the material and feel absolutely safe to fail. I just want everyone to know that today is that it's not about doing it right. It's just about taking a chance.
Wow.
I am noticing a pretty great deal.
That's why you're our favorite teacher.
Well, thank you. Wow. I don't do it for that. Of course.
Oh, and that's also why.
Thank you. Geez. I am noticing a good deal of props here. And I don't want to produce any judgment or anything like that, but just remember that the space is not our own. You know, right after class today, the kinesthetics class is kinesthesiology. I don't know. But one of them is using the room, so we just have to make sure that it's ready for them. Okay?
Great.
Now, who would like to go first? Or should I choose the first victims?
He's so funny.
You're so funny.
I don't try to be.
I guess I'm happy. Either one, if you want to.
Yep. No, you go. That's
okay, great. Well, as you guys are about to see, my piece is called The Messiest Food Fight of All Time. and I really gravitated towards this piece because I have a sort of freedom that I like to work with the actors with, where I don't give a note unless it's absolutely necessary. I sort of say, you guys do the scene as imagined, and then I will rein it in if we need to. So, Shauna, Brian, Dave, if you want to get out the hot dogs, mustards, ketchups, everything, we will go ahead on action if everybody's okay with that.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, action.
Okay.
Thank you, action.
Okay, and I'm about to say it. Thank you, action. Okay, well then, Teach, if we're ready, I will go ahead and call it.
Against my better judgment, based on the name of the scene, yes, I would like to see what you prepared.
And action.
I'm so sick of doing everything as expected.
Me
like,
too.
I'm just going to put condiments on this hot dog and eat it?
Well, hang on now. I mean, your parents are both priests. Don't you think they'll be a little judgmental if you just go out and do things against the word of God?
Oh my God, he got Kelsey Grammer. Well, I don't really care if my parents are priests. I feel like that's the reason I'm so pent up.
Absolutely, and you need to let it out.
Oh, well, if you say so, but I'm a little worried is all.
Screw you, preacher.
Oh, gosh. Oh, you got ketchup in my hair and mustard.
Yeah, that's right. That's mashed potatoes. And don't forget the gravy. A full bowl.
Oh, now I'm peeing myself. I'm so frightened from all of this.
Oh, my God, he's method. And cut.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody. Wow. Well, first of all, Brian, or I think we all know it's Kelsey, but Brian, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. Dave, Laura, was that right? I'm sorry, I didn't get your names.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Performance-wise, no notes. Scene-wise, I just want to make sure that we take a moment before I discuss the performances and the directing. Let's just take a moment to clean it up and get out the mop and the towels and everything.
Okay, where's the mop and the towels?
I did not bring any, obviously. Okay, well, we'll have to figure that out. I'm curious about the piece. I said you could either find one from American theater or write your own. Which one is this?
I found this in like some book in the library. It was a book of plays or something. I don't know. It said scene.
Okay, wow. Okay, great. Well, here would be my note to you as the director. It would be, having seen that, did you feel like the actors were present or were more focused on the mess of the scene?
I guess I felt like they were more focused on the mess of the scene.
Yeah, it really seemed like there was a lot of making a visual mess. And of course, failure is not it doesn't exist in this room. Oh. But I would have liked to see a little more emotion between the lines, a little more subtext. Everything was very exactly what they said was what they did, you know.
Wow. Yeah. Subtlety, subtext.
Yes, exactly.
I really learned a lot today. Thank you so much, Teach.
Of course. My pleasure. I'm glad you did. I guess we'll just have to roll into the next scene. I guess just use your shoe like you're doing there.
Yeah, I'll use my backpack to clean it up and wipe it.
Brian, a.k.a. Mr. Grammar, if you brought a change of pants, feel free to leave the room and change, or I don't know.
I'll be wearing these home.
Okay. Well, I gotta say I'm confused. Let's go on into the next scene. Who would like to go next?
I'll go next.
Great.
I'll go next. I have my actors here.
Sandra, wow, thank you. I gotta say I couldn't sleep last night just anticipating what you were gonna bring.
Oh my gosh, that's
kind
so
of strange,
kind.
right? That's a weird thing to say to one of the ladies in class.
Really kind. I loved it. I don't think it's strange. I loved it. Great. Well, my piece is called Period, like the mark. Subtitle, Blood, Blood Everywhere.
Okay.
I
see Brian standing up again.
So I have Brian, and I'll be acting in the scene with Brian.
Well, if anyone can do it, it's you, of course, Sandra.
A little weird.
No, I loved it. So I will be calling action.
Right.
Great. And action. Ow. Something hurts.
Oh, my dearest, dearest daughter.
Yes?
Well, things end and things begin, don't they?
That's true, Father.
Very,
very true.
We lost your mother but a fortnight ago, and now a new beginning for you.
Yes, but ow. What is this pain?
That's your menstrual cramps. Right now, your body is lying.
Shedding. Right now, your body is shedding.
Frasier forgot the words.
Shedding. You're shedding your uterine lining.
Hey, Kelsey, it's okay. It's okay.
Frasier's talking to himself.
Are you okay, Kelsey?
Stay in the scene.
Father. Father, it hurts. And it's...
You're shedding your uterine lining, and oh my gosh, you've shed too much. Look, there's blood everywhere.
Oh, no. It's awful. It's everywhere. It's a mess.
Can I call cut, actually? Can I call cut?
Yes, Kelsey? Sure, of course. I mean, Brian.
I'm sorry. I don't think I can handle the subject matter or the mess.
Oh, no, watch your step. Watch your step. And the good thing is, everybody, we can't tell whether that's ketchup or period blood. So let's just keep going with the scenes.
It was really, really
Brian, are you okay?
in the fucking scene.
You called scene.
Okay, class, we are overtime, and it's pretty nasty in here.
We're overtime after 2.
Yeah.
Well, the teacher did a long 45-minute preamble we didn't hear.
Oh, if it was a film class, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There
Here's
was
my question about all my film festers. Why'd you quit working? I tell you what, I shout out to a lot of these film professors I had. Some of them were really nice, really helpful. But I had a couple who, well, I don't need to talk about who they are or where they worked, but I had one guy who worked on Walker, Texas Ranger, and he was expecting us to listen to him. He was like, but about like highfalutin stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, and it's fine. It's fine if you want to talk highfalutin, but you don't have to tie it back to the job you once had.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? Because I will listen to you talk about Walker all day or cinema techniques, but I don't make me think what you were talking about is now stupid because of what you related it to, you know? And this guy wore a Hawaiian shirt every day. Anyway, he was very nice.
Yeah.
He was very nice and pretty cool.
Yeah.
But you know, as a college student, it was tough not to make fun constantly.
Yes.
It's such a funny world, specifically because I don't know how this works. I'm too stupid with a lot of other like tenured types of programs. And like film theory, I think, is one thing where it's like those are all people who study film theory. But then there's the people who wanted to work in the industry and ended up teaching, which is not necessarily a bad thing if they have a handle on the fact that that's happening in life. But if they don't, you are like everyday players in their game of please make me feel like the king of this, the big fish in this small pond.
That's exactly how it felt. It almost felt like we were his parents being like, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm learning.
Yeah.
Like,
that's tough.
it was bizarre. It was just a bizarre experience.
There was a guy, and people loved him. I might have been missing something. I will call him out by name because he was like the king of USC film, is what it felt like. This guy, Drew Casper, and people would applaud when he came into class.
What?
Yes, he taught like the film theory, the like whatever 290 or whatever that everyone had to take. It's like the intro if you're going to be in the program, and that immediately that's how I'm going to check out on a class is like nobody deserves the applause.
Well, and like if that's happening for you, you gotta nip that in the bud immediately.
Right.
You got to be
Well,
like,
I also
go ahead. No.
There's no more pretentious group than film students because they've never actually done the art. They just are people who have watched movies. Do you know what I mean? Like, think about that. If you're a film student in college and you've never made a film, you're not the same as the fucking painters.
Yeah.
They're over there painting.
That's a good point.
You're just watching movies and being a dick to everybody about what sucks. Do you know what I mean? Like, anyone else can do this. Like, it's a weird kind of like quasi art to me where it's like, you kind of like the art, but you really just want to like hang out with actors and be like around famous people or something. Like, it's a bizarre thing.
The class should actually be like almost like an intro to, hey, you're going to be less and less judgmental the more you try to make things.
Yes.
Well, first you're going to be really judgmental because you're going to judge. You're going to be so defensive.
Yes.
But the more you make things and put them out, everything else that gets made, you're going to go like, wow, that must have been a lot of work, and everybody must have been trying really hard.
The class I wish they taught in my film school thing was how to talk to people.
Yeah.
how to collaborate with others in a way that is nice. Like, anyway, that's it.
I'm such a big fan of Paul Thomas Anderson. Like, Magnolia is probably one of my favorite movies. Mm-hmm. And I read an old interview with Fiona Apple where because they dated, and it doesn't sound like a very good relationship, but she says in the interview, she was like, I quit cocaine after a night with Paul and Quentin Tarantino where they were just showing me movies all night.
Oh,
it was like my bottom was like, so, and I was like, oh, it bums. I guess, of course, he's like a huge film head, but what a like awful way to see somebody who you kind of relate to is like just as a guy telling his girlfriend how good everything is while she's
holding her hostage.
Right. With the subtext being, look at how good my taste is.
Sure. Yes, totally.
Not look at this art from other people. It's like, did you know? Did you know, Fiona? Do you even do your own stuff? Oh, you're a very accomplished musician.
Very you did since you were 16. Okay. Interesting.
Fiona.
Pouring a drink. Can you hear it?
You are? What are you pouring?
I'm just adding more of my guava LaCroix.
Whoa, you both did LaCroix as mixers.
Yeah, I had some. Well, I think Ryan probably inspired me. I had some Aperol and LaCroix, and it's a hot day. And I was thinking about when we started these happy hours at the beginning of the pandemic, and I was in my super like escapist Italiano phase, and I was making a lot of drinks that reminded me of like Italy and Europe and stuff like that. And I haven't really had one of those for a long time. So,
well, 'tis the season. I mean, we're coming.
'Tis the season.
Yeah, we're coming back into that sunny season where you need sort of a nice, refreshing outdoor drink rather than like a hot cocoa drink.
It's true.
I feel like this is the part where I get self-conscious, and so I just have to say it out loud. For myself, it is a very hard time to be going into summer and spring in a weird, like kind of post-COVID, but kind of not, where people can't hang out, but some people do and whatever. And also there's like this awful war going on, and it's like, all I want to do is sit on a patio and have a drink with my friends.
100%. Yeah.
And it's like, I am giving myself that permission, but it also feels crazy to talk about for me sometimes.
Well, I think that's what life is about, is like enjoying the passage of time. And if that's how you do it, we should hold them sacred. You know what I mean? Yeah. The whole reason I don't want this war to happen is this so that people can sit on their porch and have a drink rather than like run in fear. You know what I mean? Like, so in a way, it's like, well, what you're talking about is what we're all fighting for. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The peace and absolutely. Because you were just going to go over there and fight is what I heard.
I was bone spurs. I have bone spurs.
New ones.
Yes. I think what happened is I've been wearing cowboy boots all of a sudden, very tight ones. And now, what do you guys think? No offense to me. Can I pull off a slight cowboy look? What do we think?
Of course.
Wow. Yes.
Of course.
Hat for sure.
That's what I'm thinking is the hat
for sure.
The hat might enter my conversation. I am pretty concerned with judgment, being judged by everyone. Because, you see cowboy hats, you think Poubelle, you think like Jared Leto. It's a little tough.
Hey, you're a cowboy. No one can talk to you.
You're a cowboy, baby. I think this is my suggestion, mostly just because I think we should all go to the desert. You should try it out in the desert first, where you see other people doing it and get yourself in a place where you're like, yes, this does look good on me. This is normal. I am going to do this.
We go party at Pappy and Harriet's for one night with you in a cowboy hat. You'll forget you ever didn't wear one.
That's right.
You're probably right.
I think you got a great build and a great head and a great beard for it. That beard plus a cowboy hat, come on.
Yeah, with this long hair, are you kidding?
There's no chance.
I thought I was going to get made fun of. Thank you.
Well, especially because I feel like when we were younger, we used to hang out in the city more. Now we're on the outskirts anyway. You pretty much live on a ranch. You have a backyard. You're on the ranch. Put the hat on.
Do you all have a thing like that that's like your white whale of a look that you just you know you're going to get a little bit of snide comments about?
I would love to throw on a different look every day. I would love.
You would?
Absolutely. One day I'd love to go out with bleached hair and an earring. Another day I would love to go out as a cowboy. Another day I would love to go out as, I would love to wear a different persona every day. But I can't keep up with it all. So I just round every edge and just wear a black sweatshirt every day. But I would love to be like a surfer kind of thing. I would love to be a cowboy kind of thing. I'd love to be a business kind of thing. I like all those different visual personalities.
Yeah.
You know?
I like, yeah.
What about
you're
you,
in a different mood every day.
Yeah, I'm not the same guy. Everybody wants me to be, but, you know, I'm whoever. What about you, Victoria? What looks are you pushing off that could be there?
You know what I would like to look, or what I would like to wear, but I really never have an occasion to. I would like to wear a tie.
Oh my gosh.
I like sort of a suit.
Yeah.
I like kind of what you were saying. I would love to wear like wealthy CEO clothes.
Yes.
But I have absolutely no reason to. But I would love to wear like some silk pants, a blouse.
Beautiful.
Give me a little tie, a little jacket. I don't know.
Absolutely.
There's this scene in the movie Notting Hill where Julia Roberts is on a press tour, and she's like in a hotel room, and all these reporters are interviewing her, and she wears this like lilac suit with a tie, and it looks so gorgeous. And it's my dream outfit.
I love it. I feel like that's not that far away for you. You could do that.
But for what?
How you like to look. Yeah.
Friday?
Or a
Happy
Friday.
hour, go
Or
out
a
for
night out.
drinks.
That's an expensive look, I think.
That's true. That's true.
But I appreciate you saying that's not far. I'd love to.
You kind of dressed up for Halloween in sort of a business
Yes, I
outfit,
did.
and I really enjoyed that. I thought that was a good style.
Thank
Did you also
so
have
much.
glasses on too?
Yeah, I was dressed as Diane Keaton, and she does do the blazers and ties, and I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that too.
Thank you so much for remembering.
Of course. Of course. I remember every Halloween costume.
Wow.
I know.
97. Yeah, it's funny, those looks, because I mean, are you more worried at least for, I'm asking myself this, am I more worried about judgment from my friends or a perception of strangers? That's what I'm curious about.
Oh.
Because I do feel like if it's strangers, it's because that's a projection. That's my own opinions that I'm putting on other people. But you know, we've got some sassy friends that'll call you out on a look.
Yeah.
And so I think that's part of it too, is like, it rarely happens. I don't really see it happening that often to me, but I wonder who I'm more scared of.
That's a good question.
That is a good question. I'm maybe most scared of the in-between people who are not fully strangers, but like have some type of context for me, but they're also not my friends.
Right. And they're like, oh, Victoria, you're a tie lady.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like what none of us want is for anyone to feel like we're trying and
exactly
failing at something.
I don't like when people think that they can define me or know what I'm bringing to the table before I offer it. So I feel like I try to look as average as possible so that I can like surprise people with who I am or what I'm capable of, you know, whatever it is, rather than like wearing it on my sleeve. I would much rather have people like have to get to know me or not know me at all. Does that make sense? I don't like when people could judge me from a picture, if that makes sense. So having a big cowboy hat for me is being like, oh, well, people are going to think this, and then they're going to make a decision, and then whatever. Like, I won't be able to control my own little narrative. I guess this may be what it is.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to like get out ahead of it. I think in that same note as like being regular, I guess I might be saying the same thing as you, but I always want to know what people are thinking of me. And the more I give them an opportunity to think of something of me, the more I can feel like they're thinking something negative.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if it's like, no one's judging me in a t-shirt and shorts.
Mm-hmm. It's the same problem with most of my stuff. It's like, rather than going for what you want, I just eliminate all the possible bad things.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, well, no, that's not a fun life.
Well, we're not living fun lives. I mean,
that's what it is. There it is. I guess we all need to get a cowboy hat immediately.
Well, I'm so happy to have the contestants down to the last two suitors. And I guess I'll just get into the next round of questions. Bachelor number one. Let's say we're going out on our fourth date. What would you wear?
Well, first of all, howdy, partner. I guess if it was...
Is this the same bachelor number one from the earlier round?
Sure is. Lady.
Okay. This is an interesting new way to be. Okay. Hi. Hello.
Well, I guess if it's date number 4, you know me pretty well. So you've seen me, you've heard me, you've smelled me. I'm going out in my assless chaps, jeans underneath, of course, and my biggest cowboy hat with my biggest spurs and my tightest boots.
Okay. Wow, this is interesting. Part of the reason I picked bachelor number one, just to talk it out, is in the last round, he said he would love to take me surfing. And then for dinner, we would get fish tacos. And this is just kind of a different vibe. But I'm very curious to see where we're going with that, just to talk my thoughts out loud, bachelor number one.
Absolutely, brah.
Yes, there he is. Well, bachelor number two. Bachelor number two, that was you?
What?
Oh, okay. Well, after we've enjoyed our first date, which you said was a trip to your homeland of Australia, which I thought was a little big, but very romantic, I'm wondering, we could only watch one movie on the plane ride home. What movie would it be?
For the plane ride home, there's no other movie more perfect than Richard Linklater's Before Sunset, which takes place on Paris.
Yeah.
With the magnifique Julie Delpy and Ethan Hawke.
A lovely romantic movie. What a story.
We drink the champagne, we get the cheese plate, fromage.
Right, yes. Good.
Yes.
Yeah, wow. Okay, so two vastly different people to pick from here. Bachelor number one again. My dad is a little bit of a sensitive guy. And he would like to know that he can have a son-in-law who's as sensitive as him. What is the last thing that made you cry?
Hellmann's believes they can turn any mayo hater into a lover. So, if you know someone who thinks mayo equals bland, show their taste buds the truth and challenge them to try Hellmann's flavored mayo. With irresistible flavors like Hellmann's spicy mayo, garlic aioli, chipotle, and Italian herb, they'll be eating their words. Challenge haters to try Hellmann's flavored mayo and get them to eat their words. Learn more at hellmanns.com/eatyourwords.
Now at Chipotle, our all-new Chipotle Honey Chicken brings Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet. Seared smoked peppers and savory Mexican spices, blended with a hint of pure honey for a perfectly balanced sauce. All combined with fresh, tender chicken hot off the grill, served up in your favorite burrito or bowl. New Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level. But it's only at Chipotle for a limited time. Order now in the app for pickup or delivery. Chipotle, for real.
¿Cómo se dice? My mother.
Well, you said it. That's how you say it, I guess.
Okay, my mother. My mother, she gave me a wonderful gift, and it touched my heart so much I cried.
Oh, wow. What gift did she give you?
It was a card.
Wow. Well, I love a guy who has a good relationship with his mom.
¿Cómo se dice amor?
Love, yeah. Yeah. Wow. Okay, partner. Well, gracias. I do like men from south of the border, I guess, or north of the equator if you're from Spain. I'm not sure. Okay, bachelor number 2. Let's look at the card for my next question here. Bachelor number 2.
Wow.
I can be a bit of a wildcat in the sack. Is there anything that's off limits for you?
Oh, wow. What a lovely question. The short answer is no.
Okay.
The long answer is no.
Wow. All right. Well, I will say that the country of Germany makes me uncomfortable generally. Is that where we were, or were you still French? I'm sorry.
No. No, I was not French.
You were French Canadian?
Austrian.
Oh, okay, sure. All right. Well, so nothing makes you uncomfortable in the sack. I will say that's awesome for me. Well, I guess now it's time for the triple date. Now, I know the network was trying to save some money by not having a host, but I do feel like there's a lot of work on the Bachelorette to kind of do all this, but okay. So we find ourselves at the very lovely Americana with a lot of options from across the world in Glendale, Los Angeles. And wow, I get to finally see my dates in person. And here comes the reveal of Bachelor number 1. Hey
there, how you doing, little lady? I think I'm gonna go over to Beard Papa's myself and grab some cream puffs.
I hate to break it to you immediately, but that's a potato stand now. They do potato related stuff.
Well, shit, I really wanted a cream puff.
Okay, it looks like maybe you couldn't decide because we've got a little bit of surfer in the outfit.
Hang 10, good buddy. I'm going over to get a Beard Papa.
Okay, well, like I said, they don't have Beard Papa. I love the cowboy hat. It goes not very well with your trunks. Or your sombrero, honestly. And let's see the reveal of Bachelor number 2.
Hey, what's going on?
Same outfit.
Bathing suit, sombrero, cowboy hat.
I was hoping to go over to Beer Papa's.
You guys got to pick a personality. It feels like you just... Who are you really, you know?
It's too scary.
My name's
if I pick
Cliff.
a person... my name's Clay.
We both work at the factory downtown. We can peaches.
We can't peaches, and it's scary to pick a personality and then to have you not like it. If I give you a bunch of options, maybe you find something you like, and I can go with that.
Did you like any of those guys, or would you really like to be with a dirty old peach canner?
You guys.
Our hands are pruny.
You guys. I absolutely want you to be yourselves.
You salute us?
No,
You'd salute us?
No, I misspoke. Stop it. I'm not going to salute. Why are you moving my arm to my head?
Wow. Give me a hug, contestant number 2. We both just have been saluted for being ourselves.
It's just that Cliff and Clay have always wanted to be saluted, and I couldn't believe this. I can't believe it's going to happen today at the old Americana.
I'm not. Look, I will salute you because it seems like this is really important to you. That's not what I was going to say.
Oh, baby.
Hey, I made you all do a lot of work there.
That was great. You did a lot of work. It was great.
I mean, chose an accent. You know what I was going for was, but it wasn't coming out. I couldn't get it to come out. Is what's his name? The documentarian.
Herzog?
Werner Herzog.
Yeah.
And I could not find my way in.
Yeah. If you don't have those like 3 words that get you there.
I was just trying to think of his speech that he gave about Baby Yoda, but I couldn't.
It is very beautiful. It was, when they first revealed puppet, I could have cried. I can't do it. Have you heard Paul Tompkins's Werner Herzog?
No.
He has this one that is like incredible. It's him describing being in the Trader Joe's parking lot on Hyperion as Werner Herzog and like the existential experience of it. I'll just send it to you. Everyone go listen to it. It's very good.
I will listen to it.
We love it.
We love it.
Well, Victoria, thank you so much for being back on the Man Dog Pod on the Happy Hour edition.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be with you.
Stella wants the episode to be over. She is clawing at my door right now and whining.
Oh my God.
Stella.
And a quick toast to, oh yeah, bless you.
I'm really sorry.
It's okay. It's okay, Ryan. I forgive you.
Thank you.
A quick toast to our missing host of the day, Talia Tabin. We miss you, Talia.
We miss you.
We'll see you soon. And Victoria, what should people find you?
Oh, well, they can go check out me and Talia's podcast, Friends Talk Frasier and Feelings, FTFAF on Patreon. That's it. That's where you find us.
Fantastic.
Love it.
And then, of course, the old Man Dog stuff, patreon.com/You're the Man Now Dog for regular weekly 2-man episodes that only go up on the Patreon, video of all the episodes, extended versions of the episodes, and more. And then what else? Special thanks to Annie Wu for our logo, Brian Holmes for editing and production help, Hannah Rehack for social media and production help, and Tim Blaine for the theme song, of course.
That's right.
Oh.
We love you, Tim.
We hope everybody.
We miss you both.
We miss you both. We hope everybody had a lovely little drink and a nice little break from this crazy little thing called life with on this big blue marble that we're spinning.
That's right.
On.
Just an hour of happiness.
Special thanks to Kelsey Grammer for doing his own voice on this episode. And bye, y'all.
Bye.